want someone to read this one. Go ahead.
Invest or get a job. Saving your way to wealth is a brilliant strategy for someone with a steady income, hint job. If you choose to be an entrepreneur, you must invest your way to wealth. If times are tough in your business, rather than looking for ways to cut back, start looking for the best places to invest your last penny and ride that good decision back up to success. Or go get a job.
What are you guys hearing from that?
I think it's a different mindset, for one, in that. And it's just to have a certain strategy, not be locked into you're the buyer, but then you invest in yourself, but invest in the future. Be mindful. I just try to stay focused.
Okay, good. Very good. Yeah.
It reminds me of the difference between having like thinking about resources in terms of scarcity. You're looking at ways to cut back versus looking at there's opportunity out there. You just need to focus your attention and your resources in this direction to get the results.
Good. Great. Anyone else?
It's either fall back and lose what you've got, or push forward and to a better direction and gain.
Right. Yeah. Good one. Yeah. Anything else, anybody? Yeah.
This just brings me back to Rich Dad, Poor Dad, my first exposure to thinking, with a different mindset. But that book would say this is how rich people think. They don't think about clipping coupons and how to save on, buying groceries.
I'm a thrift store shopper, so, tread lightly.
I am as well. And
I'm just kidding, yeah.
I love deals, I love deals everywhere.
Yeah.
But what that book would say is that, rich people think about how do I save on investments.
There you go. Yeah.
They're not running out to Walmart to go get a job.
Exactly right. It wasn't until I burned my boats behind me. You guys know that analogy? You land on the shores, you go into war, you burn the ships. There's no retreat, guys. Until I had that firm in my mind that there was no retreat, I was waffling between being all in and I always got this fallback over here. And that was my first mentor. That was the biggest difference that we had, the biggest conflict that we had in our business. He was retired military. His house was paid for free and clear. He had no overhead expenses. And he had a paycheck every single month coming in. Brilliant. I love it. Great life strategy for him. And I asked him, what made him decide that? He said, when I was 12 years old, I realized that I always needed a job, so I joined the military knowing that I'd always would have a paycheck. Good. I'm sleeping on your floor in the back here. I don't have that safety net. I have to make this work. Because for him, and a lot of people in the South, it was, it's all right. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. And it's like, no, we don't have plenty of time. You got to be hungry. You got to be, for lack of a better term, aggressive in going out and, tired, forget having other people dictate, what your success is going to be. You're the master of your own fate. You're the captain of your soul, if you know the term, from Invictus. And so that's what it's all about. That's what this I see here, and this is what I see in you guys, is that ability to go out there and to make stuff happen, because it squarely rests on your shoulders, and you're going to be successful with what you're going to learn here today, just who you are by sheer tenacity. So,
Can I say something about that?
Go for it, man.
I feel like I'm not retired military, but I feel sort of like your mentor in the way that I have a residual income. It's not a lot, but from a previous business that I built. It's not going to last forever. I know it's technology based, so it's not going to last forever.
But great, wonderful opportunity for you.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, I'm pretty comfortable right now. I could keep living with my dad,
Mm-hmm.
Until he dies. He's happy with me living.
Hey, Dad, I'm bringing a lady over tonight. Can you get a hotel?
I can say something about that. But in any case, comfort is probably my biggest roadblock. Yeah, mm-hmm. It's just that I'm comfortable no matter what. So this is more for me. It's It's more about choosing growth over comfort.
Okay. Yeah. And we all are going to get to that point as well. I was there when I hit financial freedom last August. I took 4 months off. Went to Seattle for a week with my family, didn't do a deal for 4 months. I had monthly income coming in. I didn't need to work anymore. Eventually, I became really depressed. I was like, oh my gosh, this sucks. I made the comment to my wife, I have nothing to live for. And I was talking about, I have nothing to live for in my business to go out and work. And she's like, oh my gosh, oh no. She's like, yeah, you set us up financially, but no, don't. I'm like, whoa, hey. We're not talking about that. So, but I got extremely depressed, and that was because where I wanted to be financially and my comfort level were two different things. Because I was financially free, wasn't good enough for me anymore. And part of the reason for that was because of who I was hanging out with. Before, I was hanging out with guys that I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm head and shoulders above these guys in my investing circle. I looked at another guy, I'm like, holy crap. How could I build that? And so that comfort level comes with who you associate with. I mean, there's some truth in, you take your top 5 friends and look at their net worth. Guess what? Chances are you're right smack in the middle with them. And so I started to disassociate myself on purpose with people that were, for lack of a better word, were just very comfortable with their lifestyle circumstances, waking up, going to the game, going to work, coming home, watching the ball game, throwing back a few beers, and then going to bed and waking up and doing it all over again. To guys that I'm like, holy crap, how are you taking trips with your whole family to Costa Rica for a month? I want to be that guy. What do I have to do in my business in order to get there? What systems do I have to have in place? Who do I have to hire? How do I replace a lot of my day-to-day stuff? So that's kind of where I'm building my business towards right now. So keep that in mind as you build your business and become less comfortable with what you currently have and desire what other people have for you. So great.
You've definitely been that for me.
Awesome, I appreciate that. And hopefully that you'll be able to do that for each other as well. So my promise to you guys is that I'm going to show you exactly how to make money in real estate and where to find the good deals that are not on the MLS. Now, if you feel that there is something that should be included in this training and it's not, you're like, well, Ryan, what about this? Ask me, because I've only put in here the best of the best. If you think that something should be in here, ask me about it, because chances are I've tried it, and maybe I got minimal results, or maybe I got lousy results. But I will tell you that, you know what? That's not in here for this specific reason. So just wanted to throw that out there from the get-go, that I've only included the best of the best because I want to shortcut your guys' time to success. So focus on the most profitable deals first. We're going to talk about probate, pre-foreclosures, rundown pieces of crap. I've kept this PG for you guys. Code enforcement, burnt down houses, and tired landlords. Which one do you guys think is the most profitable of all those?
Probably foreclosures.
It's actually a toss-up between the two. When I look at what I have, the deals that I currently still control and have, they're neck and neck. Some are very profitable. We just closed one that was, 20 grand profit?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have other ones where I've collected $35,000 down, which are pre-foreclosure. So, I mean, there's definitely a toss-up. So we're going to jump into all of that stuff. So who are the most motivated sellers?
Right. Sorry, just curious.
Yeah.
Is that a toss-up in your business, even though you've dedicated 70% to pre-foreclosures in the past and 20% to probates? Are you saying that your probates actually equal your
You're just talking
pre-foreclosures?
about
Or are you talking
per
about
deal
deal-by-deal basis?
Deal-by-deal basis.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, very good clarification, yeah. Because regardless of how much time I spend in the business, my time invested will not dictate how much money I make on a deal, profitability-wise. The deal dictates that. So I can spend 50 hours in one area and 10 in another, and the deal still give me the same deal. Yeah, very good question. So who are the most motivated sellers? Somebody that's divorced?
Somebody's desperate.
Someone that's desperate? What makes someone desperate?
Behind and time pressure.
Time pressure, behind. So yeah, sellers with deadlines. When I first got started, I was just trying everything, and I realized, these guys are actually a lot more motivated than anybody else I've talked to. Sellers with deadlines. So pre-foreclosures are the number ones with a deadline. We all know why, right?
They're gonna lose their house.
They're gonna lose their house. That's right.
taxes and all that.
That's right. There's a deadline that they have to perform on before the bank says, "Sorry, man,